I've worked in sewers, those dark, unseen places beneath our cities. It's a world of grit and grime, where the air is thick and the work is tough. Crab boats, battling the unforgiving ocean for a living. The risks are high and the conditions are brutal. And septic tanks, places that teach you the value of the right tool. In these environments, having the correct equipment isn't just about convenience, it's about survival and efficiency. Credit is one of the most powerful tools, often overlooked and underestimated, available to us. For building wealth, creating opportunities, and securing your financial future. Even though you can't hold it in your hand, it's an intangible asset, a concept, a promise. Most people hear credit and think debt, a burden, a weight holding them back. Maxed out cards, scary bills. The fear is understandable, but it's a limited perspective. But that's missing the point. It's only seeing one side of the coin. In the right hands, with the right knowledge and strategy, credit can build an empire. It can be the foundation upon which you construct your dreams. Used wisely, with careful planning and diligent execution, it funds businesses, providing the capital needed to launch and grow, buys income properties, generating passive income and building long-term wealth, and creates opportunities your paycheck alone never could. It opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. We're taught to work hard and avoid debt, a mantra repeated throughout generations. But that's slow and safe. It's a path of incremental progress, not exponential growth. Using credit smartly, strategically, and with a clear understanding of the risks and rewards is like finding a shortcut up the mountain. It allows you to reach the summit faster and with less effort. It's about leverage, amplifying your efforts and maximizing your resources. Using other people's money, strategically borrowing to invest in assets that generate returns. To build your future. To create a life of financial freedom and abundance. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. There are no shortcuts to success, only smarter strategies. It's about seeing credit as a tool, not a trap. A means to an end, not an end in itself. It takes a plan, discipline, a clear vision of your goals and a commitment to achieving them. And being the boss of your money. Taking control of your finances and making informed decisions. If you master that, if you learn to wield the power of credit responsibly, you unlock financial power most people only dream of. You gain the ability to shape your own destiny. Stop fearing credit. Confront your anxieties and embrace the potential it holds. Learn to use it to build something that lasts. A legacy of wealth and opportunity for yourself and your family. The right tool, used right, in the hands of someone who understands its power, changes everything. It can transform your life from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Let's get to work. Let's unlock the true potential of credit and build the future you deserve. Credit is trust, a reputation you build, one payment at a time. Your credit score is a number that tells lenders how reliable you are. Good credit unlocks opportunities, lower interest rates, better loans, even jobs and apartments. Without credit, building wealth is painfully slow, like saving for every brick before you build a house. Credit lets you leverage small amounts of your own money to control bigger assets. It multiplies your financial power. Ignore it, and you waste potential. Treat credit as an asset, and it becomes the foundation of your financial future. Starting from scratch with your credit? It might seem daunting, but don't worry. Everyone starts somewhere, and building good credit is absolutely achievable. No problem. It's a journey, not a race. The very first step you need to take. Prove to lenders that you can handle a little money responsibly. This is about establishing a track record of financial trustworthiness. One of the easiest ways to do this is to get a secured credit card. You'll put down a security deposit, and in return you'll get a credit card with a small spending limit. The deposit protects the lender and gives you the opportunity to prove yourself. Now, use that card wisely. Charge one recurring purchase to it each month, like a streaming service or a small subscription. Here's a key tip. Don't carry the card around for impulse buys. Keep it at home, and only use it for that one pre-planned purchase. The goal here is to use it as a tool to build a solid record of consistent, on-time payments. This is what lenders want to see. After 6 to 12 months of making perfect on-time payments, something wonderful happens. Your credit score starts to rise. And with that improved score, you may qualify for a regular unsecured credit card. Another option to consider is a credit builder loan. With this type of loan, you make small, manageable payments over time, which helps you build a positive credit history. The underlying principle here is simple and straightforward. First, you crawl, then you walk, and eventually, you run. Always strive to keep your credit utilization below 30% of your available credit limit. And most importantly, pay your credit card bill in full and on time every single month. No exceptions. Building good credit is fundamentally about demonstrating discipline and building trust with lenders. Regularly review your credit report to track your progress, and remember, don't rush the process. Cultivating good financial habits now will set you up for even bigger and better opportunities down the road. Show the world that you can keep your financial promises, and doors will inevitably open for you. Start small, stay steady and consistent in your efforts. And before you know it, you'll be well prepared and ready to take on the next step in your financial journey. That's how you build a solid financial foundation that will support you for years to come. Now you've worked hard to establish good credit. You've paid your bills on time, kept your balances low, and monitored your credit reports. It's time to put that good credit to work, to build wealth, not just a score. A good credit score is a tool, not the destination. The wealthy understand this principle. They use credit strategically to acquire assets. These are things that make money, not liabilities that lose value over time. Think about the difference between a car, which depreciates the moment you drive it off the lot, and a rental property, which can generate income and appreciate in value. Here's an example. A mechanic uses a loan to buy better tools. These aren't just any tools. They're professional-grade equipment that allows him to perform more complex repairs and a bigger garage, allowing him to service more vehicles, increasing profits far beyond the loan payment. Or consider this. Buy a duplex, live in one half, rent the other. The rent covers your mortgage and you build equity in the property. It's a win-win situation. This is smart leverage. It's about using the bank's money to create income and value for yourself. You're essentially using someone else's resources to build your own wealth. The key: invest borrowed money in things that pay you back more than they cost. Ensure a positive cash flow. Always do the math. Crunch the numbers. The asset must generate more income than the loan costs, including interest and fees. Whether it's a side hustle, equipment, or real estate, have a clear plan for repayment. Know exactly how you'll pay back the loan. Don't rely solely on your day job to cover potential mistakes. Have a backup plan. Use credit actively and intelligently. Don't let it use you. Take calculated risks, backed by solid plans. Do your due diligence. That's how real wealth is built, one smart, strategic move at a time. Credit is your engine. Make sure it drives you forward towards financial freedom. Use it to build assets, not just to buy fleeting pleasures. Credit is powerful, but discipline is what keeps you in control. The golden rule: pay every bill on time, every time. One late payment can wreck your score for years. Set up autopay, reminders, whatever it takes. Don't treat your credit limit as spending money. It's not yours. Keep your balance low and pay it off in full each month. Review your statements monthly. Catch errors, spot fraud, and see where your money goes. Be the CEO of your finances. Check your credit report regularly for mistakes or fraud. You get 3 free reports a year. Use them. Your credit report is your financial story. Make sure it's accurate. Discipline, diligence, and due dates. These are your pillars. Build your financial house strong. Credit is powerful but dangerous if misused. Good debt builds wealth like business loans or mortgages for income properties. Bad debt is borrowing for things that lose value: vacations, clothes, new cars. High-interest debt is a trap. It drains your future for today's wants. Overspending fuels bad debt. Don't let emotions drive your purchases. Before using credit, ask, is this a need or a want? Asset or liability? What's my payoff plan? If you can't answer, don't buy. Ignore these dangers, and you risk ruined credit, lost opportunities, even bankruptcy. Bad debt steals your future. Respect the tool. Know the difference between building and burying yourself. The wolf of debt is always at the door. Build a door strong enough to keep it out. Use credit with caution and purpose. Credit isn't magic or a monster, it's a tool. Used with discipline and a solid plan, it can move your world. Build trust with small, on-time payments. Use leverage for investments, not consumption. Make sure your returns always beat your costs. Watch every dollar, question every expense. This isn't Wall Street wizardry, it's common sense and hard work. Say no to distractions so you can say yes to real opportunities. Your empire might be a business, a few rentals, or just financial freedom. Respect credit, understand its risks, and use it to build your future. Now, go get your hands dirty. If you like our contents, like, subscribe, share, and comment to enable us stay afloat and reach more people. You can even suggest new topics to deepen the conversation.